alluded to the fact that the South African music has gone through different stages from before democracy. We had like the bubblegum music to the era where we had people like the late Mama Miriam Makeba playing their role during the struggle, telling people about through the music about the injustices of apartheid, to post 1994 where we saw the evolution of kwaito and house music, to post-millennium where we saw the new kids on the block. Now on my left, I'm joined by Umama Rebecca Malope. She's been in the industry for over 25 years. She's going to tell us more on how they played their role in ensuring that through their music they would promote a democratic South Africa. And to my right, well, I'm joined by Casa, but we'll just get to them right now. Good morning, Mama Rebecca.
Morning, my dear. Morning.
Thank you for joining us. Now tell us, 20 years ago,
Yes.
where were you?
20 years ago, I was singing bubblegum music and we were dancing sipantsula and we were singing really songs of hope and songs of peace. Giving people hope as well through our music, and that's during the time of apartheid. And it was really a time where everybody needed one another, musically, even with support on its own. Yeah.
Mama Rebecca, now what was the main message in those days?
The main message those days was like we're telling people, hold on there. One day everything will be okay. Just hold on there and fix your eyes on the Lord, because God is working it out for you right now. Yeah.
Summer 20, how many summers have you won in the past? And this year, are you one of the, are you nominated in one of the categories? What's your role there?
I'm so grateful to be nominated also this year. I've got 14 summer awards. Wow. And I'm nominated to 2 categories this year, which is Best Female Vocalist and Best Faith Gospel. And hopefully, crossing my fingers, one will add on my collections. Yup.
Okay. Well, on a more serious note now, what are the challenges that you as a gospel artist is facing now as a musician?
What we're facing as gospel artists now is piracy, actually. Whereby there are people who are still in the music, our music outside there, and the other thing beside piracy, it's the way the country has turned up to be. A lot of people have lost hope in their churches, in their families, in their neighbors, and everywhere, even in the government. So we as gospel artists, the challenge is to still preach that gospel that we preached 20 years ago, that hold on there, everything will be okay.
Well, as you've just heard it from Mama Rebecca Malope, hold on, you'll get there. Democratic South Africa, we are celebrating 20 years. Now on to my right is Mikasa. They've just been in the industry, for just over 2.5 years. How long has it been?
3 years.
And well, just 2 years ago, you guys won the Record of the Year award. Are you hoping, to win this?
This year, definitely, man. Jigga has to be crowned the Song of the Year, so we'll hope for the second one this year.
Okay. And how many summer awards have you won in the past?
The past we won 4, isn't it?
Four,
Yeah. It was the Record of the Year.
Trying
Best
to be
group,
like Mum
Best
Rip.
newcomer.
We're trying to catch up.
We're trying to catch up with Mum Rips there. So yeah, man.
Okay. Now, you guys have traveled the world. Where have you performed? And how's the reception, overseas, across the borders and so on to your music?
Yeah, well, we've just done a 16 African tour, and that was great. The response was amazing, from Angola to Zimbabwe,
Nigeria,
Tanzania, all over the place. And it's only been Africa, and people have been going crazy. So I can't imagine for America and stuff. Actually, we did go to America.
Yeah, we went to DC and to New York, and we've been to Spain as well. So far so good, man. But like Mo said, our focus is Africa.
It's been Africa, and it's been great.
And what's your secret? 2.5 years in the music industry.
I think our secret is the fact that we're really passionate about what we do, and that we work really hard, man. We hustle, we push. As you can see, even for this campaign for the Psalmist, we're pushing, man. We're trying to do something different. We've been pushing you know, early mornings, late nights, and I think, like Mo says, man, it's just keeping our feet on the ground.
Let me push. SMS the letter T followed by a province to 33123.
Yeah, let's make Chiga the song of the year. Simply.
Okay, before we go, how many categories are you nominated for?
We've been nominated for 6 categories this summer. Best group, dance, best dance album, song of the year for Chiga, remix of the year, album of the year, and best music video.
Red carpet, who and what are you wearing? Are you going casual or?
Wait until you see that.
Wait until you
wow.
see. Just,
you know this. Yeah, this year we're making more than a fashion statement. We're actually gonna we're getting dressed by Naked Ape, Sheldon Kopman, and we're partnering with our passion project, which is Goodbye Malaria, which is a project that we are the ambassadors for in Africa. And so we're doing a really cool partnership. So you might see us in something really, really cool, man. It's gonna be fashion with a purpose.
Well, now before we go back to studio, I believe there is a collaboration never seen before. What's happening?
Okay.
No, you know
Okay,
what?
Mom Rebecca.
Okay, hold on now. You know what?
Yeah.
For the first time
they want
ever
to teach me how
on
to
live
dance.
TV. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna
Which
go
one?
1, 2, 3,
and
4. Chiga. What's up, Mom? Oh, Chiga, my baby. Chiga. Oh, Chiga, my baby. Chiga.
My pastor said to Rebecca, you don't do that anymore. You don't do it.
Well, that's all from us at Sun City here. Well, to catch more, you can catch more on this later on around 6 o'clock red carpet event. But we understand that the industry awards are going to take place at around between 11 o'clock and 12:30 this afternoon. It's back to you, studio.
Chiga, my